World Cup hopes alive with that one for sure. The rest of the players are going to have much more difficulty progressing. But Tigers with that big time win there.
But again, it's not impossible.
It is not impossible, but it definitely is a lot harder.
Indeed. Let's see if they want to join the interview because Tiger just left.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of times these guys don't.
They're very, safe to say, very camera shy, some of these guys.
Just put it in there. Carter says, hey, I knew Tiger could win one.
Yeah, he did it. He was overdue. He was 100% overdue. 100%.
Yeah, he definitely had some rough games in the first two.
Mm-hmm. Hope we got HotBunz in here.
Right.
So Tiger says that he has to go to sleep.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All good.
Sorry, say it again.
Hello.
What's up there, HotBunz? Hello, how you doing? How you doing?
How does it feel to completely dominate your round?
Are you talking to me?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you.
You
Oh,
missed
it
36
feels-
points.
36 points. Let's go.
Yeah, you completely swamped this group.
I have only one question for you, HotBunz. Like, usually people are fed, but in your case, you were spoon-fed. How comfortable it felt to be spoon-fed like that? Because I would have been joyful. I would have been so gleeful in stream, like, yeah, okay, if you give me the kill, I'll take them. Thank you. Give me more. Feed me more.
But what do you mean spoon-fed?
People went for each other, and they just kind of let you on your own. The only was in the first game that people, yeah, they butchered some kills. So in the first game and the second game, they went at each other, and they feed you the kills from everybody else, which again, it was really good.
Look, what I'll say, and what I've said a lot of times, is that there is a huge amount of luck in the game of Risk, and
100%.
the skill comes in knowing what to do when you're presented with that luck.
Oh yeah,
making the most of your luck, exactly.
Yes, and we did give you kudos for that because again, we saw, I think it was Hudson that he got fed in the first game and he missed Path, but you did a wonderful job pathing your kills and actually blocking him at the end. That was a masterclass of how to play that game.
Thank you. Thank you. That was fun. I had a good time. I wasn't really thinking I would win anything. I have so much fun broadcasting these World Cup England games that I was saying beforehand, I don't know. I was even saying I don't really want to make the team. But obviously I always play my best and I play to win. And there you go. Sometimes it just works out for you.
With that, you have a absolutely fantastic
I feel sorry for Tiger. I had him sitting
yeah.
behind me in that first game. And I think I probably should have taken him out from behind me earlier on. But I thought I'll let him sit there and I'll kill guard him. But then I saw that this game is going to stalemate. So that's why I took him out. And I was a bit worried he would turn up now into the post game and tell me off. But
well, I think Tigers is a little bit relieved after winning that last game, I would imagine. But he was definitely scoring 0 points after 2 games would definitely get somebody frustrated for sure. It would be no questions asked on that one. But you has scored points in all 3 games, at least getting 1 bounty per game. Hello? Did I cut out?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep, I can hear you.
Oh.
Can you hear Escape?
I cannot hear Escape.
Oh my God. Oi.
Well, while he fixes his issue, question. In that first game, I think you did right. I think you should have removed him from way earlier on because there was nothing that he can do to retaliate. And I think he's misplaced his hand because I think if he wanted to retaliate to you, what he could have done was remove all of your external positions, and that would have been even. And if he wanted to actually screw you even worse, he could have removed your 20 that it was in the middle of the map. But instead, he decided to go hard into you, and that almost gave the game away for the other players. So I think his response was unproportional to what you did.
Yeah, I mean, what really gave game 1 to Bunz, though, was Orange, Twisted Planet, putting his 100 stack off the portal. He completely misclicked, misdrafted it. And then, and then
100%.
Bunz responded perfectly by just keeping him off as many bonuses as possible. The only criticism I had of Buns was you didn't break the +1, and you could have broken the +1 without opening the 22 stack in main, but
Yeah, that was a mistake.
it wasn't.
But a small one, it's a +1. You know,
yeah,
it's
it
fine.
wasn't a huge issue.
Yeah, but no, I saw that, and I knew that I had to. I was intending to, but I just missed it. So.
But that block at the end was beautiful. It was beautiful. I saw that block's like he doesn't have a set and he cannot even take a
Yeah.
card. Oh,
Yeah, the set on
Crazy,
the no
right?
set on
This
4.
never happens to me. Never. Like I play a lot of tournament games lately, and I'm always the one with no trade on 4. And this is the first time ever that I've been the one in that position and the other person doesn't have a trade on 4. It feels great to actually have the luck for once. Like these settings were all really good for me. I liked these. They were fun and in my wheelhouse of the stuff I like to play.
Yeah.
And I actually got card luck, which is unheard of.
We have Carter in the chat. Stop talking about the feeds, please. Why not point out the other players' mistakes? So I think Harlow did a good job pointing out Tiger's mistake, went into Buns too far in game 1. I think we can, and then we talked about Twisted Planet's mistake in game 2. That misdraft cost him the game. So let's move on to game 2 then. So in game 2, I think the biggest issue was Hornets. In my opinion, that was Hornets' game to win, just based off of spawn. He had
100%.
Yeah.
excellent spawn for the OP split bonus of SA and in Australia, which is a goated bonus in Classic Fixed if you can get it. So whiffing that was huge. Part of the reason he whiffed it was because he went for the green kill for some reason when he had the orange kill. It was an easier kill. It was one position, less troops. And then, yeah, Chris is in the chat. Ruined my game. And then Buns, you made the right play of finishing off that 2-stack that Hudson left you, just gift wrapped in Irkutsk. But the other surprising thing from that game was I think Tiger went into Hudson a little bit too much because when it was just you three, when it was Tiger, Hudson, and Buns just left in game 2, Tiger was on NA. They, for some reason, let you get reestablished in Europe, which I think that was a mistake. They should not have let you get reestablished in Europe. But the next mistake was Tiger fully broke Hudson, broke all 3 of his bonuses, and then is in his chat saying, hey, break Buns. And I'm like, if I'm Hudson, maybe that is the strategically right choice to break Buns. It probably is. But the last thing I'm thinking about is let me take advice from the guy that broke me in 3 places.
yeah.
Psychological warfare was definitely very key in this game. By the way, Buns, can you hear me, or am I still muted?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. So what I was gonna say real quick was, especially in that second game, you were clearly not the front runner at the beginning, but then watching Hudson and Tigers go at it, and then you took full advantage at the end, and seeing that you were a little bit behind, but catching right back up after being broken in Europe, recovering and winning that. How'd you keep yourself calm and cool and collective to win that?
Oh, I don't think I was. I think maybe I was cool, calm, and collected. I don't know. I was just sort of.
In that case, you did a really good job. Then, if that's the case.
I was quite chill through these. I don't know. I had my
great.
music going, and I was sort of laughing and sending devil faces all over the place. And I don't know. Like they clearly were both a lot stronger than me, and sort of the same thing that you see, even if you play against noobs on casual play or ranked play, and you let someone get strong so that the other person panics in the 3-player Englet game and then goes into them, and maybe they go too hard. It was the same as that. They're both really, really good players, but they got caught up the same way that everyone does of attacking each other too much. And I stayed a little quiet, a little out the way. And this is the thing with that, with getting the 70, I only just had it, but I did have it. But it was very close. I don't think they realized I quite had it.
They didn't. They were too busy sweating each other.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do, right? You got to refocus their attention elsewhere on each other.
Exactly.
Have them hit. That was the plan. Have them hit each other for a couple of turns, and leave me alone because I'm so weak. I'm not a threat. And then eke out a little win.
Yeah. So we got a quick blurb here from Hudson. Popping in for a couple minutes before I go to dinner. I played terribly in the first 2 games. Once because of lag, making me start attacking up Florida and then not. And then game 2, I'm sorry, Chris, I'm blind. And yeah, I got hit that much. And being a card behind, I don't think we could have stopped Tiger winning if I hit Bunz too much. I think that's still game 2. So not sorry about the attempt in game 3, though, Chris. I had the game with that kill if it worked. So I think Hudson is right about game 3, which we'll talk
Game
about
3,
in
yeah.
a second. Hudson said, you had the 70 run in game 2. I was cheering for you. Unlucky. From Snug Leona. All right. Yeah, no problem for the blurb, Hudson. Sorry you can't make it into the post game chat here. But appreciate your commentary nonetheless.
The post game like the little, we got a little press conference going on, similar to like the sporting events after everything's going. Get the
What do you mean
get the mics up in front of everybody.
Sporting event.
Exactly. It's like we got a little press box going here, which is nice. I like this. This is fun.
Yeah, but no one's here. Where are the other players?
I invited everybody. I don't know where they're at.
Where's the media at? We got to get the media involved. There's usually media
To be
companies
fair, we
lining
got
up.
plenty of media. There's 3 of you, and then 1 player from the game, which is me in here.
Which, yeah, let me see. I think if they join the waiting room, I can drag them up here.
Okay.
So if let me. I don't want to lose the.
Leona is saying they are witting in shame in the shadows. They say.
Drag you.
I suppose that would make sense. I mean, at least for some people, I would definitely, at least like for Hudson or Chris in that particular case, I would not blame them if they don't want to come to the post game.
Tiger says he can't talk.
Oh yeah, and Tigers too said he can't make it. So HotBunz is legitimately the only one who's come to the interviews to give us interview content. I have to give some respect to HotBunz for coming to the being the one person to come to the interviews for the 3 of us.
I mean, we'll try to get other people in here, but before we wrap, we may as well talk about game 3. So
yes,
going into game 3, I was like, these guys need to think about how to not let Bunz score any more points. Like, it's in everyone else's interest for them to get points at this point, so no one should be interested in letting Bunz have any more points. But in order to coordinate that, that's going to be super rough, especially since there was probably a little bit of residual bad
tension
blood and feelings. Tension is probably the best way to put it, yeah.
Yes.
From the previous 2 games, especially that game 2. And then the very first kill, Bunz makes it because nobody wanted to go in on orange. I think a few people had the orange kill, but I don't think anyone wanted to make it before it was profitable enough to go for it.
Yeah, I was hoping that green would trade and make it a little bit more valuable for me, but no such luck. But I had the perfect lines on orange. I was like, whatever, let me go get a few more points. I got a bad roll. I still don't think I would have had enough after that trade, but I was sort of had a half plan to go for purple afterwards, but no, I didn't have enough troops, and then that was it. I think it was worth it for me to just score a few more extra points and get the game moving.
And in that particular case, that kill, me and Mike Heth were talking about this in the broadcast. Yep. The only other person that could have matched your score at the time was Orange, and then you killed Orange, gave yourself the 3 extra points, and then it made it mathematically impossible for anyone to catch your score after that. So that
That's obviously why I did it. There can only be one.
There could only be one, exactly. So there's nobody else that could have caught up to you at that point, and that's what clinched you the win in this particular group. HotBunz, I have to give you congratulations. You played a very excellent game today.
Q, were the 3 of you broadcasting?
I was broadcasting, and then Harlow came in to make sure I was all set up, and then Escape joined. Escape, I don't know why you joined, and then we couldn't get rid of him. So.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
No, he's.
I came to help you, Mike.
You
Okay.
did. And I have no problems with you because you were my 50th follower today, so I appreciate it.
Of course, it's because I followed you, not because of the commentary. Okay.
No, the commentary was good.
You guys are good. You guys are awesome. But yeah, and I just came in to help commentate and stuff. I'm going to be commentating some of the American groups later and the Canadian group.
Hey, Keth, how are you enjoying doing the broadcasts on your stream? Is it annoying when people jump in uninvited?
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I was like, I thought, but my initial thought was, oh, I thought this was just me doing this, and then as I was going, I was like, well, I still got my wife is asleep, and I still got to get up every now and then to help my kid out with stuff. So this isn't so bad. I was able to, be flexible, go on mute when I needed to and stuff. So I was,
Yeah.
I,
You got to stand up for yourself. It's your stream. You don't let people jump in uninvited. It's your stream, and you tell them if they jump in, because people do. People like to jump in and do commentary or join for the post game, and you do not have to let them.
Sure, I appreciate that.
I'm sure you did a great job. I'm looking forward to watching your stream back if I can. If you have VODs on.
I'll throw it up on YouTube somewhere, and I'll
Cool.
and I know you're gonna put yours on YouTube, so we'll do
I
some
am.
linking there.
Hey, I just hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, so that's cool.
Oh, congrats!
That
Congratulations.
you celebrate the victory with another mile. Look at that. Very nice.
Well, thank you very much, Myketh.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you joining the call and chatting it out.
Yeah, no, thank you, HotBunz.
All right then, bye.
Yep, bye. Thanks, Buns. So, quick thing from ChrisNChips. He says, Myketh, I have no problem with talking about it, but you guys just have to understand I'm 15 and still live with my parents. So while I'm fine with VC, my parents are not. So I won't be doing any VCs. Okay, yeah, that's understandable, Chris.
Completely okay, ChrisNChips. That is okay. No worries, man.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I forget that we might have some little fellas here.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Tiger has commentary. Thanks for the first time chat, by the way, Tiger. And I'm sorry, I've been very distracted. Partner's asleep next to me. I can't talk. Game 1, HotBunz did the right thing in removing me from the from progressing the game. I should have removed the kill guard, but then was a really good card block for the win. Game 2, I hit Hudson too hard, and I was hoping he would see the hit. HotBunz too, but I hit him too hard. And then game 3, pure luck on my part. So I'm not sure if it was just pure luck on your part, Tiger. For game 3, Hudson, it was unfortunate that Hudson didn't get the ChrisNChips kill. So maybe from that point of view is why you think it's luck. But you pathed it perfectly to line both those kills up at the end there to finish it up. Tiger wraps up his comments with awesome play from HotBunz, was a clinic from her.
100%.
That was a clinic from her is some British jargon that I'm just too American to understand. Yes, we definitely wanted your reaction, so thank you, Tiger, for that. Alrighty, well, I have to drop here, but I'll be back in about 3 hours to broadcast game 1 for the Netherlands.
Ooh, so, you're commentating a Dutch group. Good luck.
Yep.
Go get them.
So, thank you, Escape. Thank you, Harlow. I appreciate you guys joining me on the stream here.
No problem. Anytime.
And
if you ever want us to come back, or if you don't want me to come back, whatever, I'm more than happy to.
I see what Buns is saying, and maybe I'll put my foot down, but like at the same time, you can tell I'm a very go with the flow kind of guy.
I love that. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. It takes a lot to for me to be like, okay, hey. But
hey, get on out of here, huh?
Yeah, but no, it was good. I welcome the break when you marathon 3 games straight, having people to bounce off of. I don't think it's a bad thing.
I would imagine it helps like the voice too, because I get like that too myself when I commentate games. Like when you have to be the solo guy and carry your voice, you got to be prepared to potentially lose your voice if you're commentating for like 4 or 5 hours nonstop.
Right.
So it's good to have other people to bounce in, help you out, give you a breather, and then of course, just to bounce off other ideas with each other. But I think the 3 of us did great. You did fantastic, Myketh. Harlow, of course, as always, you did great as well.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right.
And I love to see the broadcasting side of Risk start to really take hold, where there's a lot more people with commentator talent coming to the scene, which is great. I think it's awesome. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic.
It's pretty cool stuff. All right, so there's all kinds of World Cup games going on today. I'm not 100% sure when the next one is, but I did have the...
it's in an hour. It's going to be Germany, Team 1.
Germany Team
Ooh.
1 is in an hour. Who's streaming that one?
That's going to be Quarantine, and in the team in the game we have Shampuel, Borosen, Robin, Eric, Tom the editor, and Riddle.
All right.
Oh, there's actually going to be 2 going on at the same time here. Quarantine's going to be streaming the German game, and then at the same exact time, Tanya's going to be streaming England Group 2.
All right. So check out England Group 2 on Open Tanya, and then check out Germany Group 1 on Quarantine. Those are happening in an hour. And then if you want to hear me broadcast again, I'll be back on in a little bit less than 3 hours for Netherlands Group 1. All right. And that'll about wrap it up for us here. GG's and well played to all the players in England Group 1. And we'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye now.